great. That was a lot better. Yeah. Okay. Now we're just gonna do some regular vocal warm-ups. The point of doing lip trills is to really get the breath moving, also to get the lips warmed up a little bit so you can sing more easily and articulate more easily. So let's start here. And what I want you to do is zing. So you're gonna close to an NG like and you're gonna go zing and then so zing Alright, so 3, 4 zing. Yeah, that's good. So as you get higher, try to focus on don't think of it so much as you're reaching up to the pitch. Kind of think of it as you're coming over top of the pitch. So instead of like zing, like zing, and you're just kind of like settling, just tapping on top of the pitch and then settling down. All right. So do you feel when you were doing the zing, the NG? Do you feel where like the pressure was in your mouth at all? So do just go zing and just hold that. Zing, and you feel kind of where, like the NG makes a certain shape in your mouth, and you can feel pressure kind of on the top of your mouth. That's where you want the sound to feel like it's hitting against every single time. Whenever you're singing, the point of that warm up is to zing. You should feel the pressure even after you finish the NG vowel right there. So we're gonna start. Sing and just be loose with it, be open, and just kind of let your voice go, but try and focus on aiming it towards that place in your mouth. All right. So 3 and 4. Sing. Oh yeah, nice. That's awesome. All right, we're gonna go down a little bit now. So we're gonna start here, and you're gonna go mi me ma mo mu, and try and the same free feeling you had and the same placement you had when you were moving up. Try and keep that as you go down. You don't want to weigh down on it because the tendency when we go down in pitch as we're singing is to try and really push down on it to get the sound out. You want to let it freely resonate up there along with your high register, the same way your high register would, all right? So try and aim for that same placement, the same space you had, same openness. So mi, me, ma, mo, mu. Yeah, that's great. All right, great job. So now we are going to go into the piece. This is called Black is the Color. It's a kind of traditional jazz solo. So with this style, it's not going to be as much like classical singing as you hear in like opera. It's more free, more open, more loose. but it's in the key of C minor. So we're gonna sing a scale in C minor just to get oriented with the key. So if you could do half notes, so like do, re, mi, me. Just do it on do, so we don't have to worry about solfege. So just do, all the way up, and then don't repeat high do. Just once you get do, just go straight back down. All right? Okay. So 1, 2, ready, go. Do. All right, good. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's good. So, what I want you to do now is turn around and face the mirror. I know it's weird looking at yourself when you're singing, but we're going to do this. Try and keep your arms at your side. Stand up straight. All right?
Yep.
Stand up straight. And try and keep that, really watch for your posture. Try and make sure overall nothing really changes as you go up. Because if you try and start like reaching up, that'll cause tension in your neck. And then that's really unhealthy for singing.
Okay.
So just try and stay relaxed, staying up straight in a relaxed position. All right? So here we go again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's great. Great job. All right, so we're gonna go into the piece now, and basically what I want to do this first, as we look at it the first time, is kind of I'll play along with you, and we're gonna look at it in sections. So we're gonna go from the vocal line starts at measure 7. We're gonna go from measure 7 up through measure 16. You see where you have the half bar of rest after there. So we're gonna go through there, and I'll play along with you. You just sing, and just try your best.
Okay.
We'll see how far we get. All right. So here's the key, and this is your starting note. And for right now, we'll just keep it on. Sing it on do, instead of the words. All right. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Good. So yeah, the notes were there. The difficult part is starting at measure 11. That little run right there is the difficult part. So let's start at measure 11. Still on do. So 1, 2, 3. All right, good. So your tone throughout that is wonderful. I really like how you're staying just straight up, and you're not really reaching for anything. You don't have any tension in there as well, even going up to the B flat there. And the tone is really nice all the way through. It's not breathy, or you're not running out of breath or anything. So that's really good. So we're gonna go on now.
Okay.
Still on do, from his face at the bottom of page 3. So that's the first interval there. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. All right, so I'm gonna say after the first his face, take a breath there.
Okay.
just so that you can maintain the breath. Also, if you look at the text when she says his face so soft and wondrous fair, she's repeating his face for a reason. And there should be some separation between the two so that you anticipate the repetition and it has more meaning. So let's just go from there again. Take a breath between the two iterations of his face. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Yeah, great job. So we're gonna go back to the purest I, and we're gonna start from there. All right. So here's your pitch right there. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. So when you go up to that C there, so that's a little higher. So just really, going back to what we focused on in warming up, how we aimed for that placement in the mouth. Really focus on that there. Focus on getting, when you go to sing that phrase, breathing deep and really engaging the breath. So it'll feel like you're kind of like tensing your abdomen a little bit because you're engaging the muscles down there and you're engaging the breath support. So you're going to do, 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 and just let it kind of freely soar out of there. You don't want to feel like you're pushing at all. You don't want to feel like it's taxing to you. So just get a good deep breath, aim for that spot, and just let it soar out. All right, don't be afraid of that note. So we're gonna start right there again. So the purest I. So 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that was really, really good. That sounded wonderful. All right, so we're going to go on then to I Love the Ground at the bottom of page 5. So here we go. Here's your starting note. 1, 2, 3. That's all good. So probably before, so you sing at the top of this page. You sing black is the color. I would take a breath there, just because then you have the fermata. You can keep the breath going. You can keep it spinning. Keep the support for the fermata. So let's just start from black is the color, at the top of the page. So 1, 2, 3. So yeah, take a breath before mine. No, it's all good. It's okay. Let's try that again. Sorry. So it's okay. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that was really good. All right. So just remember a couple things we talked about. Really, just let your voice go. Just focus on getting that correct placement. Keep yourself grounded. So when you're singing, try and just don't. I mean, you can be expressive with it, but try and keep your feet grounded because that's the base of your instrument, right? Your instrument is your whole body. It's not just this part because the support really comes from here and it comes from the floor. So you want to be connected to the ground so that you can stand up straight, get good breath, and really have support when you're singing. So you get that support, you get the placement that we talked about, and just kind of let it come out, and it'll sound great.